we're going to measure elbow flexion extension arc, correct? So if this is the side that we want to test, we would begin over here, correct? I don't have to be so formalized over here, but I do want to see what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see if I'm going to have to measure for a start position. Probably not, from what I see there. Okay? And just get a good feel over here, see what range of motion looks like. I can get a normal end feel on this side, which should be what here?
Soft.
And here?
Hard.
Those are the normal end fields. Remember that pathological end fields are either at the end range we're feeling something we're not supposed to, or we feel what we would otherwise interpret as a normal end field somewhere else in the range of motion. That makes those abnormal end fields. Okay? So I check it out over there, know what I need to know there. So then I come to this side, do the same thing here. Sorry. Somebody still asked. I'm going to put this underneath here.
I'm like, no one sits behind there.
So there's the test position for measuring the flexion extension arc. And I look at that and say, well, you know, there might be a little bit of hyperextension there. What do you think? A little bit?
2 degrees. Yeah, not enough to.
I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just not. Okay? Excellent. Just shave 5 minutes off the time we have to do. Very nice. Okay, so before I use my goni, right, I got to do the other stuff that I said over on this side. So I'm going to check and see what kind of range of motion that I have in terms of flexion. I'm looking at that saying that's probably somewhere around, I don't know, 135 degrees maybe, right? And I got my end fields. And I've already determined I'm going to call this a 0 because it's not a significant amount of range of motion beyond a neutral. I'm going to find my landmarks. This one right here, the lateral humeral epicondyle, is where I'm going to put my goniometric axis. I'm going to line up through the midline of her humerus to a mark that would be the midline of the acromion right there. If I've got her in full supination, I'm going to line up to the radial styloid process. What happens if she's got limited supination? Then what do I do?
Sam, just put it in the plane.
Yeah, just put it in the plane and measure through the midline. Good. Remember the bones of the arm. That's what I'm looking for. So if she can't get out there, then I maybe just put her right there, look there, and go there. That makes sense? Yeah. So you don't have to worry about that. But if she can get full supination, then I'm set to go. Already determined I don't want to measure that as a start point, so I go all the way to the end. And I put my goniometer on. So I find my landmark right there. I line up through the midline of the arm. Notice I don't have to put that right on it, right? That pulls me out of the plane, so I'm sliding through. Pulling like this, making sure that I don't catch any skin in between. Give that landmark, or give that nice overpressure. And it reads 125. Okay? So, one person, raise your hand and tell me how I would document what I just did.
I'll give it a try.
Okay?
Okay, so it's passive range of motion, right arm, measurement, I don't know, it's 0. But what is it supposed to be? It can be 2 on this one, right?
Because I decided it wasn't hyperextended, so it'll be 2.
It'd be 2. So it'd be 0 to 125 degrees soft infill.
Okay? Well, how do we sharpen that up? That's
Yeah.
close.
Right.
So one more person. Mindy.